I like that it's DIY and there's always good vibes there, and I think it should stay.
It, honestly, changed my life. I met so many people there. I met such a supportive group. I already had a little supportive group, but it broadened it so much.
The reason why I like Britannia Courts is because it's always a really safe, fun place to skate.
So many people always at courts, and I think that they'd all be really sad if there's no more skate park in that area.
I think the court should be saved because it is one of the spots that is known for friends making friends, and I've met a lot of people that I call really close friends because of that spot.
I really like how they build new obstacles weekly basically, and everybody just is a part of the projects and what they put into there, and it's very inclusive and a nice space.
We've always met friendly people from all walks of life there, always free of judgment. People can just skate freely as they are.
The courts is, I think, the most unique and accessible skate space in the city. It creates a sense of community in the city like no other, where so many people feel included and like they have a safe space to skate.
I know the courts and a skate park at this time isn't proposed within the new Britannia Renewal Master Plan, and I just want to voice my support of its importance to the community, the skate community, the neighborhood, the Metro Vancouver region as a real hub for the growth of the art and the sport of skateboarding.
It was so good. It was just a good spot, and it was fun and close, and it kept changing. And I think that there needs because they're redeveloping Britannia, they should make it so that we have a place where we could build another new kind of courts.
Vancouver has such an inclusive skateboarding community. We should not reduce any space for skateboarding in the city. It's very special what we have here. So please save Britannia Courts. Thank you.
Moving to Vancouver is difficult to find community at first. I think a lot of people say this, it's hard to meet people. They feel kind of isolated in the city, and I think that the skateboarding community, especially at the courts, I think the courts is a unique place that way, is so important to finding a happy life and happy community in the city, and I just think that I was able to become proud of being a Vancouverite, which is something I probably couldn't have said before.
Vancouver is also a city where it's really hard to find any sort of sense of community, and I've never felt more of a sense of community than I have the past year of skating the courts. I've never made so many friends in this city, and I've never felt so included and there's a space where I belong.
If I had had that place when I was a young person, my life would have been a lot better. And I really hope we can keep this space because it's an incredible place for skateboarders, and it not only for skateboarders but for the community, because as skateboarders we make communities safer and more vibrant and inclusive. So save the courts.
I know people that travel from across the Lower Mainland just to come to an empty tennis court to hang out, not even to skate. It's just, if you think about public spaces, you think about use and community use and community fostering, and that is what the Britannia Courts does. So save the courts.
It's important to the community because it's something that we have built and we have contributed to together. There's so many different types of users at the courts. There's adults, there's youth, people of all different backgrounds and identities. It's special because we take care of it. It is city land, but the people that go there and clean up the courts and repair those features, those obstacles, that's all community effort. That's all from the community, and you can feel that when you get there. When you walk into the place and you see the locals, it's not like a club, but it's a community. It's a bunch of people that really care about this place. It's something really, really special. It would be devastating to us to lose the courts.
One of the few places I feel you can go and not feel extremely intimidated by the crowds and other people that are there.
Yeah, the court's 100% has helped me learn how to skateboard. The first time I went, I was so scared that people were, I don't know, gonna hate me. And then everybody is so nice and encouraging and helpful, and people that I would never have expected at courts to come and give me tips have like helped me learn tricks that I wanted to learn and make me feel safe. And
when I was homeless and living in my van a couple years ago, the courts actually offered me a safety place. I could go and park my van there, and I knew that there would always be friends around at the skate park there. As a woman, sometimes it's hard to fit in with skating, but the courts has always been super welcoming to me, and yeah, I hope to see it do well in the future. Thanks so much.
I believe that saving Britannia courts is crucial for the progress of our community in terms of the individual skill level, and also this place acts as a community hub.
And I'll be honest, I don't skateboard, but I live a couple blocks away from the courts, and I really love walking past it every day and seeing how vibrant the community is and just seeing everybody having a great time. And I think the neighborhood would feel a lot different if it wasn't there, and I love that everyone just has a place to go and feel welcome and be themselves, and I'm really appreciative of that.
Like over the last 2 years, especially in the pandemic, there hasn't been a whole lot of like physical activity and sports to do, and there's been a huge impact on everyone's mental health and wellness. And I can definitely say that having somewhere to go and skate after work every day has been the difference between me being all right in the last couple of years and being like totally unwell and not okay.
I think removing it actually tears the heart of Vancouver skateboard community completely out. It displaces people that only find community and like-minded people to participate in their cultural activities, and it sends everybody kind of scattered to corners. And as a city and as a resident of Vancouver, not only as a skateboarder, I think we need to do everything in our power to provide these opportunities for not only youth, but everyone of all ages of Vancouver. So please save Britannia Courts.